We continue again in the Lord's Prayer by Thomas Watson, and already this week we have been asked that question, and we'll ask that question again today. Are we heavenly? Are we heavenly? Thomas Watson makes this quote as a title: "An earthly heart is no more fit for heaven than a cloud of dust is fit to be a star." So we ask these questions. Yesterday or Tuesday we looked at the question, are our affections heavenly? Are we heavenly in our affections? What is our heart upon? Today we're going to ask ourselves, or be asked, another question, number 3 of this section. Are we heavenly in our speeches? Are we heavenly in our speeches? Christ, after his resurrection, spoke of the things pertaining to the kingdom of God. Acts 1 verse 3. Are your tongues turned to the language of the heavenly Canaan? Then they that fear the Lord spake often to one another. Malachi 3:16. Do you in your visit seasons, your discourses with heaven? There are many say they hope they shall be saved, but you shall never hear them speak of the kingdom of heaven. What is our language? What is that which comes from our tongue? What is that which we speak about? I think that's what Watson is asking us today. There are many, as I just go back a line or two to remind ourselves, there are many, they say, I hope I'm saved, but you shall never hear them speak of the kingdom of heaven. Perhaps of their wares and of their drugs, obviously this is old language, or some rich pleasure they have got, but nothing of the kingdom of heaven. Can men travel together in a journey and not speak a word of the place they are travelling to? Are you travellers for heaven and never speak a word of the kingdom you are travelling to? Herein many discover they do not belong to heaven, for you shall never hear a good word come from them. The words are the looking glass of the mind. They show what the heart is. I think that, my friends, today is a great challenge. And of course, if we flip the coin over, it is of great encouragement. What is it that we speak of? What is it that we love to speak about? We're on a journey, if you like, if we've mentioned already, and Watson gives us that kind of emphasis that this life is a journey, that we are passing through the land, that we don't belong here. He gives the example of what people travelling to a country. If you and I this morning were set out to go to the depths of Africa, and we go there together, of course we will speak of what the destination may be, what we will need in order to get there. Our struggles, our thoughts, even maybe our doubts, our concerns. We will speak of where we are going. And the saint, the believer, those who have been born again of the Spirit of God, when they come together, whether it be their family, whether it be their friends, whether it be the local fellowship to which they belong to, when they are in conversation, they ought to be speaking of the sweetness and the expectancy to our destination, which is the kingdom of heaven. Or are we found to be a people when the sermon is over and we go back straight to the things of this world? Maybe it shows, as Thomas Watson says here, that which we talk about is really what's in our heart. Let us today ask our question. Let us ask the question that we've been asked this afternoon. Where is our heart? Are our affections upon him and upon his kingdom? May God help us to be those people that look to him and to him alone. Amen.